Everyone feared her name, whispered like a curse across 100 star systems. She stood alone on the obsidian platform, chains humming with suppressed cosmic energy. Entire fleets had burned trying to contain her power, her rage, her sorrow. The galaxy named her devourer, Ender, goddess of unmaking. No species dared approach within 1,000 meters of her prison, except one human, walking calmly forward, boots echoing against metal. Alarm screamed, weapons locked, commanders shouted in panicked alien tongues. "Stop him," they cried. "She will tear his mind apart." The human didn't slow, didn't raise a weapon, didn't look afraid. She noticed him then, ancient eyes narrowing with disbelief. No one had ever met her gaze and lived. Yet the human stopped 10 steps away and simply stood there. "Why do you come, little mortal?" Her voice cracked reality itself. The human swallowed, heart racing, but spoke anyway. "Because no one ever asked why you're angry," he said quietly. Silence slammed across the platform like a shockwave. Her fury flickered, confusion bleeding through centuries of hatred. "They took everything from me," she whispered, voice suddenly small. The human took one step closer, ignoring every warning siren. "Then maybe," he said, "they're the ones who should fear you." The alien council panicked, ordering orbital strikes immediately. Energy cannons charged, aimed directly at the platform below. She sensed the betrayal and screamed, a sound older than stars. The human shielded his eyes, refusing to run. "Don't," he shouted. "You'll prove them right." Her power surged, then stopped, trembling on the edge. No one had ever stopped her before. The first orbital blast fired anyway. She reacted instantly, wrapping the human in shimmering energy. The blast hit and split around them like water. Shockwaves rippled across the planet, but they stood unharmed. The galaxy watched, realizing something had gone terribly wrong. "You protected me," the human said, stunned. "You listened," she replied. "That is rarer." Chains shattered, unable to bind a will no longer raging. The council screamed as their control vanished completely. She rose fully, power restrained not by force, but choice. "What happens now?" the human asked softly. She looked down, eyes reflecting countless dead worlds. "Now," she said, "we judge the ones who feared me." The fleets attempted retreat, engines flaring desperately. Space itself folded, blocking every escape route. She lifted one hand, power humming like a living thing. The human placed his hand on her wrist. "Not revenge," he said. "Justice." She hesitated, then nodded slowly. The fleets froze, weapons disabled, crews helpless. Their crimes broadcast across every inhabited world. Lies unraveled, histories rewritten, truth exposed. The galaxy learned who the real monsters were. She turned back to the human, uncertainty in her eyes. "Why did you risk everything?" she asked. He smiled faintly. "Because someone had to." The most feared being in existence laughed softly. Galaxies shifted, not from war, but understanding. She became a guardian, not a weapon. And humans earned a new reputation among the stars. Not conquerors, not gods, but the species brave enough to walk forward unarmed, toward monsters and seeing people instead. Legends would argue whether courage or compassion saved the galaxy. But one truth endured across every star chart. When everyone feared her, one human walked right up. And the universe changed forever because of it. Fear had built empires, but empathy tore them down. The galaxy remembered the day violence was refused, and monsters were finally allowed to heal. Humanity's greatest weapon was never firepower. It was the courage to listen. The stars whispered that story to every newborn world, a reminder etched into the cosmos itself. Fear ends where understanding begins. And sometimes, heroes don't raise weapons. They take a step forward instead, toward the thing everyone else runs from, toward the truth no one wants to face. Cracks fading from her form, and even monsters can be saved, if someone dares to care. That human returned home quietly, without medals or praise. The galaxy watched, forever changed by his footsteps. Somewhere she watched too, smiling at the courage of something so small. And the universe breathed a little easier, because fear lost that day, and hope walked right up, just like a human would. HFY. Humanity, fuck yeah. End transmission. But the legend lives on. In every brave step forward. In every monster shown mercy. In every silence broken by kindness. This was that story. This was that human. This was that choice. And this was the moment fear ended. Forever.